Happy New Year, everybody. I know, most people are out celebrating on New Year's Eve, but just because it's New Year's Eve does not mean the work grind stops. So, today, we talking about the Wonka movie, and I gotta say,
I like it.
what's going on, everybody? How you doing today? It's your man here, Jackson's Gambit, with another movie review for you. So, in the movie Wonka, we have a young Willy Wonka who has big dreams of being the world's best chocolate seller. Unfortunately, young Wonka is running into some complications. He ain't got no money. He's roped into a bad contract with a shiesty hotel owner because he didn't read the contract. And now he's forced to work in servitude for this hotel owner until he's able to pay off his debt, which is astronomically huge. And on top of that, he can't sell candy because of the chocolate cartel, who has deep pockets with the police in that city. Primarily, the chief of police. So with the help of Black Annie, as well as the help of a couple other quirky characters, they embark on a mission to help this man achieve his dreams of becoming a well-renowned chocolate seller. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that this movie was not perfect. About midway through the movie, it does seem to get a bit sloppy. Timothée Chalamet, what's this dude, like French or something like that? If I butcher his name, I'm sorry. Timothée Chalamet. I don't know. This guy. He's not the best singer in this movie. He's not a very strong singer. We're not even going to get into the fact of, you know, people thought that Timothée Chalamet was cast as Wonka in this movie without even really having to audition for the movie. They race swapped some of the characters. They didn't even hire real people with dwarfism to play a Oompa Loompa like they did in the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory movie. Instead, they used Hugh Grant and did that whole like de-sizing thing. I don't know, whatever they do. I would have rather chose the guy who played Andy Bernard in The Office as an Oompa Loompa versus Hugh Grant.
Oompa Loompa Doompa Dee Dossum. Dwight is now gone, which is totally awesome. Why was he gone? He was such a nice guy. No, he was not. He was a total douche. Doompa dee doom.
But I will say though, that as a whole, this movie reminded me a lot of like a 90s film where it was just fun. It was just really fun to watch. If I were to compare this movie, I would compare this movie to Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. It was inventive. It was creative. I'm tired of saying this dude's name. The guy who played Wonka. He was very charming in this movie. Not the best singer, but this dude could carry his own in a movie. He was very charming in this movie. And hands down, I gotta say that the music wasn't horrible. It wasn't. I kind of gave up on musicals after I heard this song from The Little Mermaid.
Have you not heard that scuttlebutt? No, the gossip, the buzz, the who said what, who does that, yeah, the scuttlebutt.
Praise God, somebody can write songs for musicals other than this guy. It's like when you sell your soul to Disney, your quality in product goes down for some reason. It came out at just the right time for the holidays. It's a movie that you can take your family, your kids to see. It put a smile on my face. This guy had big dreams. And I know most people say that Wonka from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was kind of like a middle-aged, you know, prickly old man. Kind of like the, you know, the get off my lawn type dude.
You can't get off this corner now. Get off this corner and you stay out of my yard. You stay out of my yard.
But it makes sense how this Wonka, who is younger, is a bit more optimistic because he hasn't gone through all that stuff yet. So you would think that someone who's a bit younger, who has big aspirations, is a bit more optimistic in life and is a bit more hopeful. And then later on down the road, you've seen some shit. And now you're thinking to yourself, damn, this world's kind of fucked up. So if I were to rate this movie, I would honestly rate this movie an 8 out of 10. I know not everybody is going to like this movie, but I like movies nowadays that just make me feel good. It's not preachy. There is no message involved in it. It was just a really good feel-good movie that I could just enjoy and put a smile on my face. Whatever happened to movies that we could just go to the movie theater? It doesn't have to be a well-known movie. It doesn't have to be a Golden Globe winner or an Academy Award winner. It doesn't have to be anything like that. Whatever happened to movies that you just go to the movies and you're like, damn, that was actually kind of fun. I feel like nowadays Hollywood keeps focusing on movies that are going to win awards. Just put out movies that families can enjoy. If you are a fan of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, they weren't basing it on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp. They were focusing more on the Gene Wilder version of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I would say give it a try, for real. But I hope you guys enjoyed this movie review. Have a happy new year. Be safe out there. And I will see you tomorrow in the next one. All right. Later days, y'all. Peace.